Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Minecraft mob vote for 2023, my opinions on it, and who I think is the best voting candidate. So, the three mobs this time are all real animals. We have the crab, the armadillo, and the penguin. So, start off just discussing what each of them do. Now, the crab has a special item where it will extend your reach. So it basically gives Java Edition the ability to be playing Bedrock Edition, which is very nice. But yeah, in all seriousness, this seems very cool. I don't know if you'll have to be holding the item, have it in your offhand, just in your inventory. I don't know how it will work, but either way, this seems to be something very useful for builders. And if I had to guess, it would probably be put in your offhand slot, which would be annoying because you wouldn't be able to have like totems or like a shield in there. But I feel like that's also pretty nice because you won't really have to be using that when you're building most of the time. Oh, next we have the armadillo, and basically what they do is you can use their shells to make wolf armor, which is a a feature that people have wanted in Minecraft for so long, really. And I honestly thought this was like a great addition, until I kind of realized something. If like people don't have their wolves like out and about, they normally just like tame them to keep them in the corner of their house. And then so I thought of that, and then I immediately went to, oh, but if there was the armor, then they probably would have it out more. But if you think about it, then it just goes back to the main ways that dogs normally die in Minecraft is from creeper explosions and fall damage. Now the armor is most likely not going to protect against fall damage, and if it does, I mean that's actually pretty great. You know, it very well could. I don't see it happening. A creeper explosion, like a point blank creeper explosion on a wolf, the wolf's still dying, man. Like it's not that ain't helping enough. Like I don't think people would even have their wolves out anymore. Like if anything, people just have to make their dogs look cooler. Like they should just add hats or something for your animals at that point. Like I feel like people are gonna only use it more as a cosmetic thing, and then actually have their wolves out in packs. When if they did, it'd be really cool, but it'd only be really useful for early game when you go out to like kill mobs for resources. Lastly, we got the penguin. Now the penguin, I feel like they kind of got gypped on the mob vote here. Like, having extended reach is very useful with the crab, and with the armadillo, having, like, the protection for your wolves, which is a feature people have wanted for a long time. Those are both really big additions. But with the penguins, they make your boats faster, which, I mean, that is really cool. That's really nice. Plus, they're in the stony shores, which is, like, like, when you go out to, like, put your boat down, stony shores is like a very common place near, like a very common shore biome. So I mean that is very nice as well, and making boats faster is great, you know. But I feel like boats are already pretty fast, and as Camman18 had a video on this with the penguins. If it makes your, which is where I got this idea from, but if it makes ice boats faster, then that could actually be really crazy, you know, which I'm willing to bet it will make ice boats faster, which would be really crazy. Like that would be insanely useful. But I feel like which for just that reason with the ice boats, that's the only like really extremely good purpose of the penguins, you know. I want all three of these in the game, obviously. Like, I feel like with most of the mob votes, these are actual animals too. So if your favorite animal is like one of these, then you're out of luck. I know a lot of people have been wanting penguins in the game for so long, and they very well are most likely not going to be getting them, since the features are just fail in comparison to who I think would be the best option here, the crab. Now, as a Minecraft builder, shameless plug to that one video. as a Minecraft builder, I think the claw would be extremely useful. As already pointed out, the points. Armadillo, who just has the wolf armor that most likely isn't going to be used for practical purposes late game, and then the penguin with boats already being fast. And if they were faster, it'd be really good, but it just isn't as interesting as the claw, which gives you extra reach. Like, I can think about numerous occasions where I've just been like one block short of being able to mine something, and then I just have to like tower up and then break it and go back down. This will just like get rid of that in any situation, which is very handy. As I said, it probably will go in your offhand, so most of the time if you're like caving or something, the claw you won't like have equipped really. But for just like building purposes, it's just like very handy to be able to place blocks at an extra range. Now it didn't say the exact range, but I would assume it's an extra 3 blocks if I had to guess. Because that seems like it'd be good. I feel like somewhere between 3 and an extra 3 and 4, maybe 5 blocks, you know. But yeah, that's my opinions on the mob vote. I don't really have anything else to say about it. This is a very interesting year for them all doing animals, so I just want to say I am very sorry to those whose favorite animal or an animal that they've been wanting to get to the game for a while is one of these. So they like aren't going to be able to get like 2 of them because as you know, two out of the 3 are not making it in. I feel like the people voting for penguins will probably just want it because of the animal. Like, penguins are a cool animal, but I don't think most people are gonna reasonably vote for the penguin as opposed to the other 2. Like, I feel like the armadillo, is gonna be more for the armadillo with the feature of a lot of OG players wanting dogs to have armor in the game. I feel like that's gonna be a lot of the majority of the voting for the armadillo is gonna be the OG, like more OG players I've been wanting to feature in for a while. But yeah, and then the claw will probably be for build. Also, the crab just looks very cute, you know. Like, I really like the crab. They all look adorable, but just especially the crab, you know. Like, this seems like I'm heavily leaning towards the crab. You know, I really wish that the wolf armor didn't have to be locked behind a mob, because it's just like we should just add it as a normal item, you know. But, you know, because part of the mob vote, this means that we're probably never gonna get the wolf armor unless the armadillo wins, sadly. This is the first mob vote in the last couple years that has actually had all 3 options be like useful. Like, okay, so maybe that's a little exaggerated, but like, because, well, I mean, this is the first mob vote in a few years that's actually had all the mobs be like characters that people want in the actual game. Like, who doesn't want every animal in Minecraft? Okay, that's a little excessive, but like, well, why wouldn't you want a real life animal in Minecraft? So it's very good that they're just doing a round where all 3 of them are actual animals, you know, because they're all gonna be ones that people want. It's like with the creatures they made up with, like, I feel there's a lot of hate towards specific like the Moo Bloom and the Glare, which may or may not have been ones that I actually wanted. And I'll throw in the Glow Squid in there too, obviously. Are all like creatures that were made up and got a lot of hate for not being useful. But now these are actual animals, so people don't really have a reason to hate on them, which is very good. So I hope Mojang actually does keep this up with adding just animals. Sorry, my camera's frozen right now. But yeah, the actual animals, good job of Mojang's part. Which the sad part, actually, of that, now that I think about it, being that these animals won't get added in the future. But I mean, you gotta pay some sort of price for the mob votes. Anyway, those were my thoughts on this year's mob vote. Let me know what you think about in the comments. If you have any other uh, like good points about any of the other mobs or just the crab or whatever, please let me know in the comments. I will be reading the comments as always, as I always do. If you like this, my little talk here, please be sure to subscribe. Leave a comment below. Also on like if you want me to do anything else for any of the videos, you have ideas. Be sure to smash subscribe. But yeah, as always, have a good day and stay friendly.